Hey guys, Jason for SC and the Slide, powered by Sillyleaks.com with a Tuesday toy review, and this is the Legacy White Tigerzord from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yes, this thing is awesome. I love all the Legacy stuff coming from Toys R Us, and this guy does not disappoint. I tell you, I had the White Tigerzord, and I ended up selling him just because I wasn't sure if I was going to start collecting Power Ranger stuff again, but this more than makes up for it. Such a great figure. So let's get on right to it. I can see here's the box that he comes in. Nice big standard Legacy boxes that we've been seeing. Get an image of the White Ranger on the side. You're also going to look up some of the stuff he can do with other Zords in the line. A little bit of a bio form right there. And on the back you got the robot mode, the Tiger mode, and the White Ranger here. And a little bit of story in a couple of languages. But piloted by Tommy the White Ranger with the use of the Saba sword. The powerful White Tigerzord challenges evil. With extra strength is needed and combines with the Thunder Megazord to form the Mega Tigerzord. So maybe we might get some Thunder Zords. It would just taking all of our money. Although I do like that they announced there's a Blade Blaster. But anyway, let's take a look at the White Tiger. So anyway, great looking figure. From the front, great profile. You got the little red jewel inside the mouth, and the mouth does open. One thing though, my jaw is like just a little bit off kilter, if you notice that. Now granted, these are closed packages. We can't inspect something like that, but it's definitely off to the side a little bit there. And also there's a little bit of paint scraping that was right here, if you guys can see that. I've been seeing a lot of people posting things like that because we can't see inside the package to see things like that, but hey, it's a small thing. It's still a great figure. Now these are not that clear translucent plastic like they were in the original toy. They're actually just a really deep red, and they're just painted. Some of mine have a little bit of overspray on the sides, if you look there, and you got them on the back here. Of course, these are the feet. Now, die-cast, the claws are all die-cast on this guy, and the front of these claws, they're die-cast. But honestly, I don't find a lot of die-cast on this guy, not that I can check out here. The inside of the legs, the metal part that actually is used in the transformation, it does have die-cast in there, but still, very, very cool looking figure. This is really great. Possibility of the figure in this form, you've got the legs are articulated, but you are hindered by the leg pieces here. You can twist at this joint here. You can see the hands are right here, but the claws actually will come up and down. So you can kind of get some dynamic kind of poses, like he's kind of crouched, getting ready to strike. The legs are articulated back here as well. The claws can come down with the feet. They can rotate all the way back. And like I said, you do have that jaw articulation. He does have the ab crunch, which is used for the transformation, I guess, if you want to count that as an articulation point. Maybe we can have him sitting down. There we go. There we go. He's sitting down. He's a good kitty. He's a good kitty. Okay, on to the transformation. Now, this sword just kind of pops out. The two little red balls at the end fit between two little holes here, and they kind of hold it in place, but not very well. It's more held in by the hole up here, which is actually going to hold this part right here. Anyway, the sword is of a soft rubbery plastic, a little bit softer than I'm okay with, I guess, but it is for the tailpiece. Hey, it's a safety thing, I understand. Also, make sure that this thing stays intact and doesn't break, so yeah. Transformation-wise, first thing you want to do is take these legs and pull them out like that, just like the old Tigerzord. As you can see, you do have some die-cast metal pieces in here holding these joints on, so you just take that and snap it in. There's a little clip that's going to go into a tab right here on the white part of the leg. Now, I have noticed that mine on the left leg is a little fiddly. It has to kind of just gotta kind of snap it in a little bit. It doesn't snap in as easy as the right leg. But anyway, you take these claw pieces, fold them up, and those become the feet. As far as the top here, you just take that, I folded it part way up, fold it down, open up the jaw, take these and rotate them. Claws go up. And last but not least, you pull the head up, and there you have the Tigerzord in the robot mode. Now looking at some of the detail on this guy, it's really reminiscent of the old figure. Oh, I'm sorry, I actually forgot this part. You take these and pull them out, and there you got those red parts in there. So yeah, really, really great Tigerzord here. This is so good as far as paint apps, sculpting, detail. I positively love it. Take a look at the head sculpt there. It is very reminiscent of the old one, almost kind of Egyptian-like. I dig it. This is one of the best Legacy figures that they have made so far. Now, the sword, he does have articulated hands. You just kind of take the sword and just put it in there. And the back of the grip does a lot of the work for you, but you can close the fingers around, and there you have him holding his battle-ready sword here, and it's really cool. Now, articulation-wise, he's actually a little more articulated than other Zords that we've gotten. At the knee, he will kind of kick his knee back a little bit. It's not much, but it is there. You can't really do much with it because there's no articulation up here. He just kind of bends right here, and that's, it doesn't really do much. However, the arms are very nice and articulated. You can get a full 360 degrees on these joints up here. You've got the twist at the forearms, and that's mainly for transformation. The elbows are articulated to 90 degrees. The hands rotate at the wrist, and the hands will also open and close. So he's got a lot of posability in this figure, and it's the most we've seen out of anything from the Mighty Morphin Legacy Edition. Size-wise, here how he stacks up to some of the other things that we've been offering from the Legacy, Dragonzord, the Megazord. So yeah, he's kind of a mid-range. He's just a little bit shorter than the Megazord, and I think that makes a lot of sense. And here he is with Legacy Titanus. Now, he does have some functionality with the Megazord, and you can kind of combine the parts because everything is Zord Builder. Just go ahead and take these little clips off of here. And what you want to do is take the arms, get them out of the way. Now, you can't, here's where things get a little picky. Because see what you can do, and the instructions even tell you you can do this. You do have instructions that come along with this guy. And looking at it, it tells you to actually take the back claws off so that you can do this. I'm not sure how much I like that, but you can remove them fairly well. But I don't like removing the claws. They do have a left and right on there just to let you know where you pull them out from. So if you can take this now and bring it up, and that reveals the Zord Builder pegs that were in the leg. So just take that and combine it here. And you can also lower these. They have Zord Builder pegs here. This is probably the best notion that we are going to get some type of Thunder Zords later on. So, and you take the front piece over and bring it up. Take a look at the detail up. I like how this is now painted and not a sticker like it was before, because it was such a pain in the butt to get that thing to stay there when you would move the mask up and down. But honestly, this is just a Mega Tigerzord with Megazord legs here. I'm waiting for the Thunderzord because this just doesn't do it for me. They don't seem to fit real well. I mean, look, this doesn't even, they look too small. Yeah, doesn't do it for me. Now, you can do a lot more with this guy as well, because you can take these and bring them back down. The arms do come off the real more Zord Builder pegs here, and you can take these off, and you got pegs here. So you can take your Megazord arm and throw it on there. And I've seen a lot of great combinations by fans on places like Facebook Rangers and everything. It's almost like, what has science done? But yeah, they do include those Zord Builder pegs, and I noticed that mine were really hard at first, but after I've done this a couple times, they've actually gotten looser. And yeah, for better or worse, it works, I guess. I'm not huge on Zord Builder, but it is there if you want it. And also, just one last really cool thing. My friend Cora a while ago gave me this little tiny white ranger. I don't know where she got it from. It was pretty cool. And it's been sitting on my desk for all this time. And finally, I have a purpose for it. So thank you very much, Hannah. It, it kind of actually works with this guy. Also in tiger mode, I like to put it right there. So it just looks like it's riding the tiger. So yes, very nice. Thank you, my buddy Hannah, for the little white ranger there to set on my Tigerzord. Very, very cool. So there you have it, guys. This is the Legacy White Tigerzord. This is definitely a great buy and one of the best Zords that they've put out so far. Really like it, and I'm sorry it took so long to get the review, but certainly, if you see this guy at Toys R Us on the shelf, go pick him up. He's worth every penny. Anyway, guys, I'm Jason the X for SCNS Live. Make sure you catch us Thursdays, 8 p.m. Central. And until next time, I'll catch you later.